So I'm hoping that I can learn by osmosis this morning because I'm surrounded by bright people. But we're not talking about the transfer of water, we're talking about electricity. And we've got Rashaya Henry, Elena Rodney, Janessa Arnold, and group leader Tori McTurner. They're all from Immaculate Conception High School, and they're joining us with their electrical teacher, Mr. Levan Smith, and head of Department of Science, Dina Flanagan, to share how they created a solar-powered stoplight and discuss its potential benefits for Jamaica. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to have you. I know that you have a bunch of stoplights right by the entrance to the school, so I'm figuring you're solving a problem there. But that's very good. Tori, I understand that you're the group leader?
Yes.
Good. What inspired you all to create this project?
Well, first we were trying to enter a competition, so we had to create an idea to create a pitch for them to allow us. So we're thinking about how we are a tropical marine country and how we can use our resources to benefit us as a country. And like you said, we have a lot of stoplights and traffic lights in Jamaica, so that's when the idea came to us that we can make it more efficient. Even though this idea isn't new to other countries, it would be new to Jamaica.
Yeah, very good. Rashaya, how do you see it benefiting Jamaica?
It benefits Jamaica because firstly it saves us energy. We're very dependent on JPS, so with this technology we're able to be not less dependent, but we're able to save a lot of energy, and we're able to make use of Jamaica's resources.
Right. Janessa, Tori had mentioned the competition. Just share with us a little bit about the competition and how it turned out for you and all that good stuff.
This is Elena.
Oh, oops, my bad. Sorry, looking in the wrong direction there. Yeah.
Repeat the question one more time.
Oh,
please.
just tell me about the competition.
SRC.
Okay, so we entered the first competition, SRC, and
That's the Scientific Research Council?
yes.
Okay.
And at first we placed third, but unfortunately a petition was submitted by
A high school.
Yeah. We will remain nameless.
And we were actually placed, our position moved from third to fourth, and then we entered the JPS competition, the expo, and we won People's Choice Award, and we went to a recent competition, and we're featured by the Gleaner as well.
All right, good stuff in the group. I really like that. And it's a JPS competition, so they've got their eyes on you. All right. Elena, how long did it take you to build this?
It took like about a month.
A month?
Yeah.
What was the most challenging part of getting it all together?
Definitely doing the wiring, because we had to follow like some wiring diagrams, and it was very difficult to replicate in real life.
So Levan could have made it any easier for you to...
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So Levan, you heard there were challenges with following the diagrams and so on, but how inspired are you by this production from the team, but also the level of interest in electrical engineering, essentially, at the school?
Well, as you know, electrical is not a female-dominated profession, and we are currently now introducing electrical and electronics technology at Immaculate High School. And we are doing extremely well because we have 4 of the top girls in the Caribbean in CSEC for last exam year. But out of everything, this project was an inspiration from the girls in that they were looking at problems, I remember there was a complaint by a student that there was an all-island blackout, and there was a gridlock in the city and all lights were down. Right. So we're thinking of how can we create a solution to that problem? Yeah. And their suggestion is that if the lights were solar powered, meaning that they have to depend on JPS, because all traffic lights in Jamaica currently now depend on JPS grid. Yeah. So if we're independent of the grid, there would be any gridlock traffic if electricity goes in the city.
And hopefully the savings could be passed on to the customers.
The savings should be passed on to the customers. Should be passed on to the customers, yes.
The operative word. Yes. Dina, yes. Girls in STEM, ladies in STEM, how encouraging is that?
I am actually really excited. These young ladies at Immaculate High School are truly hardworking, and they work tremendously, tremendously hard at anything they set their mind to. And they seem to be really driven for STEM.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many girls want to be involved in STEM, whether it's robotics or electronics.
Yeah. What are some of the other areas of, and well, you did mention electronics and robotics. In terms of girls now able to do the subjects at Immaculate Conception High School, how many girls are we talking about, and are there plans to kind of expand it to expose more?
You'd be surprised, at this current moment we have maybe 35 students in grade 10 and around 15 in grade 11, and we plan to move it into sixth form next year. So because of how well the students performed last year, more students are interested in electronics.
Good stuff. Now, you said you had entered the JPS competition. You won the People's Choice Award. Did that come with any prize money?
Yes, it did.
Yes, Tori, go ahead.
I think it came with more than $100,000, so we'll be implementing it back into the project and, maybe splitting it between us as well, since we worked very hard on it.
Go
So it was
ahead.
around 200,000, I believe. And then the prize money that we also got for another project that was entered by a sixth form, and we got 500,000.
Sweet.
Yes, we won first overall for that project.
I love that. Congratulations, guys. What, girls trip? I don't know. Now, we've been talking about this solar-powered stoplight, pardon me. It's time to see it in action. So who's going to demonstrate and who's going to guide us through it?
Turn it on.
Just describe for us what's happening here. So that blue device you just pressed a while ago, what happened there?
So this is a solar charge controller. If you look, there's a screen on it which shows you the input, the battery, and the output. The input is what you are getting from the solar panel.
Right.
And the battery, which is right here, and the output is the inverter, what's going to these lights currently.
Right.
Yeah, you can actually come and take a look. It will tell you exactly.
Let me just,
Yeah.
All right, a whole bunch of numbers here. Good.
I mean, right here is the solar input.
Which is 0 at the moment.
Because we're inside.
And this is the input from the battery that's also used to store the solar energy, because
it's a backup.
Yeah, man.
And this is the output, what's going into the inverter.
Which is 1.5 amps.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, great. And it's gone into your inverter, and then...
So
the inverter, it essentially converts it from DC to AC.
Right.
Because as you know,
it's
our
direct
light
current
switches...
alternating current, yes.
Because as you know, our light switches, they use alternating current, but we only get direct current from the sun.
That's right.
Yeah, so it just converts it from DC to AC so we can power on the rest of the circuit.
Amazing stuff. And then how do the lights come on? So how does it read to determine which light to make it go red, amber, green?
These are known as timing relays, which basically tells how long a stoplight, a bulb, in addition to a light would be on for. What it does, essentially just has a timer to just show that this light will be on for a certain amount of time, that light will be on for a certain amount of time.
Right, which is just how it normally happens.
Just in the actual side.
Are you guys going to be working on a smart stoplight? Because, now, depending on the number of vehicles that are at the light, then the light will come on for a particular time and so on. Is that the next phase? Who's going to take that one?
Yes. That's the next phase. Because we have numerous, we have numerous technologies out there that can do the electronics part of it, in terms of the controlling part of it, the programming aspect of it. Right. So to do the programming, because what you want the programming to do is that you want, when certain conditions are met, for example, during the day, you know that the lights will be run straight off the solar panel.
Right.
But at night, it will come back to the battery.
Right.
And also for the lane, and also you can have like a pedestrian crossing to do the timing and everything like that, and the selection process.
Yeah.
So we have technologies out there like Arduino. We have other software out there that we're planning to integrate into the project to make it more sophisticated and more technologically driven. Amazing stuff.
For you now, Dina, when you take a look at your time in high school, I can't talk about my time in high school because you see these grays. Well, when you take a look at your time in high school and what's happening now with these young ladies, how excited are you for the future?
The opportunities that these young ladies have is really great. It's very wide, a lot of variety for them to choose from. And I remember in my days, we had limited options, doctor, lawyer, nurse, it was like that. And right now, a lot of effort is being placed to let these young ladies know that the world is wide, the world is big, and I am really excited for them because they have so much opportunities, so much potential as well.
Yeah. Are you looking to also solve problems on the campus through this program?
Definitely, because that is a drive that we have now. Almost every grade level is supposed to be doing a project to help the school.
Great.
Understand? So that is definitely in the future.
Awesome. Before we close, young ladies, we always want to get a little forecast from you. Where do you see yourselves in the future? So let's start with you, Tori.
I'd probably be an electrical engineer working overseas, or maybe I would come back into Jamaica and integrate maybe an electrical project to help the society.
Yeah, man, please. The brain drain thing, we're not too
We are the highest in brain drain.
Yeah, so if you leave, please come back. Don't take too long overseas. Rashaya?
I'd actually like to study abroad for more education-wise, and I wish to become an engineer, maybe electrical, I'm not fully sure.
Not so sure, no worries, take your time. Elena?
I'd like to become an electrical engineer. Yep.
I see a trend here. Janessa?
Okay, so I'd like to become either an engineer or something in medicine or something in computer science.
You have a lot of time to choose.
But I plan to stay here.
I love that. And the folks at home are extremely happy to hear that as well.
Yeah.
We are super proud of you. Are you entering any other competitions for the rest of the year? Well, it's February. It's March now, so we have a whole heap of time to enter others.
Maybe in September, but we have to focus on CSEC right now because we have to focus on getting our grade 1s before we can talk about anything else.
And of course, we are in grade 11 and we're not sure if we want to go back to sixth form or will be accepted. So we're just putting it off for now. But of course, we will be entering other competitions.
You have done amazing stuff and your legacy will be great. So thank you so much for being here. Congratulations. And to you as well, Dina and Levon. So that's Rashaya Henry, Elena Rodney, Janessa Arnold, and group leader Tori McTurner from Immaculate Conception High School, along with their electrical teacher, Mr. Levon Smith, and the HOED for the science department, Dina Flanagan. We've got more on Smile Jamaica on the other side of this break, so don't move. Stay with us.